So here at Derby's iPro Stadium for the 2014 Derby Property Summit, we're going to be joined by over 300 business leaders, property investors, all learning about why Derby is such a great place to invest in. Today is going to be hosted by Declan Curry from the BBC. We're going to hear from John Forkin, Russell Rigby and others on the future of Derby, why there's going to be a future opportunity for investing outside the M25, and really what does the city have to offer. So looking forward to hearing out much more as the day goes on.
It's thinking about providing the space that these businesses need. It's not large, huge corporates necessarily, it's small firms using quirky locations that are enabled through broadband, etc., etc. It's making sure that they can co-locate either permanently or on a flexible basis.
I think one of the messages that came across today, and it comes across quite often, is the way in which Derby as a business community will help inward investors. Wants people to come in, wants people to invest, and wants to encourage their involvement in the city in a true partnership manner. Today, I thought there was a significant shift away from commercial development to residential development, but at the same time, I thought there was a clear message that homes means jobs and jobs means homes, and it's important that we are creating the right residential opportunities for people who want to work in the city. But generally, I think if I was an investor looking at Derby, I would think that there are plenty of doors I could knock on where I could get some help, assistance, advice, and I'd be very keen to do it.
Derby has a lot of theatre and other culture already. I think there's a lot to build on, but it's one of the things we've identified as being absolutely key to attracting people to live in the city centre is making better use of what's in there and making better use of buildings which might be redundant and finding new users who can get in there and do them. Because the buzz is going to be created by, generally, individuals, small new businesses, entrepreneurs, artists, that sort of thing. It's not the big employers who are going to come in and make a buzz. That isn't how it happens.
Well, I think the key thing for me was the absolute intervention of the City Council, which is really driving things forward, but the fact that land values have come up as well, which is making some schemes much more viable in the current climate. And I think great anchor schemes like the cycle track scheme that we heard about, anchor schemes like that, whereby other schemes will then follow. So having those moments where you've got real consolidated development, and then everything will flow from that. And that's really where the City Council, I think, have done very well in challenging circumstances.
We're now thinking actually there's another issue that we need to address within the city centre, and that's city centre living. We have considerable demand for housing. We don't have sufficient supply, and we certainly don't have sufficient supply to retain some of the wealth that Derby creates by being the second highest payer only to London. I.e., can we retain those employees and those employers in city centre? No, we can't. So housing offer needs to be broadened, and we need some very good quality as well as a whole spectrum of different arrangements around tenancies, from affordable renting to private sector renting. So we are actually going out now. We've written to a number of developers locally who have planning consents for housing, and we're saying, what can we do to help you kick those off? So we want to see an escalation, a speeding up of housing developments moving forward.